If your birthday falls between July 22nd and July 31st, you fall into the first decan of Leo, a domain where the sun, radiant, unapologetic, and sovereign, rules with absolute authority. This is no ordinary zodiac placement. It is a celestial coronation, gifting you with an innate fire that fuels your courage, creativity, and an unshakable sense of destiny. You were not born to merely exist. You were born to command, create, and conquer, like a monarch sculpting their legacy. But what if this lifetime is just one chapter in an epic saga written by your soul? Across ancient wisdom traditions, mystics speak of past lives, of consciousness weaving through time, gathering wisdom, and carrying unresolved lessons into new incarnations. Perhaps you were once a fearless warrior, a visionary artist, or a revered sage, and the echoes of those lives still whisper in your bones. Your Leo energy isn't random. It's a cosmic compass, pointing you toward the lessons your soul has yet to master. Were you too hesitant in a past life, and now the universe insists you stand in your power? Were you silenced before, and now you're here to roar with the sun's full force? The stars have placed you under Leo's golden spotlight for a reason: to burn brightly, to lead unapologetically, and to chase your dreams with the ferocity of a lion. This is your moment. The fire within you is ancient, a sacred inheritance from lifetimes past, and now it demands to ignite, transform, and illuminate. Yet, with such radiant power comes shadow. There were lifetimes when silence was your weapon, when instead of speaking your truth, you slammed the door on connection, leaving others stranded in the cold. You mistook stubbornness for strength, building walls so high that no one could reach you. But isolation is not power. It is a prison of your own making. Your pride became a suffocating shield, crushing vulnerability before it could breathe. You mastered the art of withholding words, affection, trust, as if love were a transaction where you held all the cards. But control is an illusion. The tighter you gripped, the more love slipped through your fingers. Relationships crumbled because no one can trust a heart locked behind steel doors. This fixed energy has followed you through lifetimes, unyielding, immovable, like a mountain refusing the tide. You dug in your heels, blind to the needs of others, convinced your way was the only way. But life is not a monologue. It is a conversation. And when you refused to listen, the world stopped listening to you. You craved attention like oxygen, yet feared the vulnerability of true intimacy. Applause was your drug. Without it, you felt empty, scrambling for validation from the outside world. But what happens when the crowd fades? Who are you when no one is watching? Your outer world was a stage, but your inner world, a ghost town. Your ego was a raw nerve. A single criticism could unravel you. Dreams were abandoned too soon because you feared failing in front of others. Tempers flared when you felt unseen, as if the universe owed you a spotlight. But real power is not in demanding worship. It's in thriving even in silence. Past lives left you lonely, surrounded by people yet profoundly alone, because you never truly let them in. You manipulated instead of connected, controlled instead of loved. But here is the truth you've been avoiding. True strength is not in the armor, it's in the courage to remove it. This lifetime is your reckoning and rebirth. It is your chance to soften, to trust, to release the need to dominate, to learn that real love is not about ownership, it's about freedom. That true confidence doesn't beg for applause, it creates its own light. So, will you finally lay down the weight of your old ways? Or will you carry them into another life, another loop of the same lonely story? The choice, as it always has been, is yours. The sun, your eternal sovereign, watches and waits. Will you rise to meet your destiny?